We are practicing adding or subtracting, and we're also adding or subtracting 0 to get the same number and relate to word problems where the same quantity joins a set. So we are going to try a few different problems today. So a few means like 3 different problems, okay? I made a number path on top because a number path will help us figure out our adding or subtracting. So the first two problems are from the same story, but one of them is adding and one of them is subtracting. So the first one says, Joey had 5 pennies. He found 3 pennies on the couch. How many pennies does Joey have now? Okay, so this one I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to have you do the next couple on your own. So I'm going to show you how I use the number path to help me with my adding or subtracting. So my story told me that Joey had 5 pennies. So I can start right here at my 5. And he found 3 pennies in the couch. So that means he found more pennies. So we need to count up because he's getting more pennies. And I'm going to count up by going 3 times because he found 3 pennies. So I start at 5. 1, 2, 3. So my number path helped me figure out that Joey now has 8 pennies. So if I write a number sentence or an addition equation, because he's getting more pennies, I have to add them together. So he started with 5. 5 plus he found 3 more in the couch equals how many altogether? 8. Okay, so that is the first problem. The next problem is still with Joey and his pennies, so I'm not going to erase the whole thing, just a little bit. Let's get a little bit bigger here. Okay, and I'm going to leave my addition equation there because it's going to help me with my next problem to figure out how many pennies he had. So now we can use, let's use yellow this time. Okay, so the next part of the problem says, Joey gave the 3 pennies to his dad. So he found the 3 pennies and then he had 8, but then he decided to give them to his dad. So how many pennies does Joey have now? Okay, so this one I'm going to have you try on your own. We're going to use the number path, and I'll help you use the number path, and then you're going to make a subtraction equation because now he's giving 3 pennies away to figure out how many he has. So I'm going to start at 8, since that's how many he had when he found 3 more. And since he gave some away, that means my number is getting smaller, so I need to move backwards, counting backwards. And he gave the 3 to his dad, so I'm going to count going backwards 3 times. 1, 2, 3. How many pennies does Joey have now? So this time I want you to make a subtraction equation to show me how many does Joey have now. And I'm going to help you out by showing you that he started with the 8 pennies from the ones he found on the couch. He gave 3 away. How many does he have now? So that's the first problem that you're going to do on your own. Okay? The next problem I want you to do on your own is, let me erase this next part. Okay. Sorry, this eraser takes forever. All right. So now, my next problem is a different one. So it's not about Joey and his pennies. This time, my problem says, there were 8 children waiting for the school bus. No more children came to the bus stop. How many children are waiting now? Okay, so I want you to make a number sentence about that problem. And then when you're done with that, can you please give me also a number bond? Okay, so I'm going to read the problem one more time. There were 8 children waiting for the school bus. No more children came to the school bus. How many children are waiting now? Okay, so there were 8 and no more came. How many does that equal? How many children are waiting at the bus? Go ahead and do that one on your own and send me a picture when you're done. Thank you.